Hey Fishos, oof, what a crappy day. Looks like it's going to be an ordinary weekend too, but anyway, let's cross our fingers and hope. Just a bit of an insight, the Murrumbidgee River's come up to a bit over 2 metres, the water temperature's about 11 degrees, lobstering should be still pretty good. With this rain though, it's going to be a bit difficult to get your boats in. Jones's Reserve will probably be one of the easier ones, but most of the rest of it will be a bit slippery. Warrage will be good, and also Wantabadgery, Sandy Beach, because there's enough water to get around upstream at the moment when it's over 2 metres, so it's looking okay there. There's a few cod getting caught too, by the way, but still getting good reports from Dartmouth, happy with that. Hume Weir seemed to have quietened down a bit this week. There was some good reports, but not as many as normal. The redfin are still there in good numbers. It's just a matter of you've got to hunt around a little bit harder to find them. The only good cod reports that I've got over the last week been Moala. I wouldn't say it's going crazy, but there's the odd big cod coming out of it. We're pretty happy with it. It's just a matter of putting in the time, a lot of casts, a lot of trolling, and you will catch some decent sized cod, I can assure you of that. Trout season in the streams is now all closed. You can still fish the lakes, no problem at all. So Chumit River's off limits, and that's probably a good thing because it's run a bit over 8,000 megalitres. And what gripes me more than anything else, and it's a bit worrying actually, is they're letting 19,000 odd megalitres into Blowering, and it's 95 point something percent high. So look, mate, it's coming up real quick, and that's a bit of a concern, especially if we've got a lot of rain forecast. Cross our fingers, hope it doesn't come over the wall, see what happens anyway. Bingo, plenty of reddies coming out. By the way, Blowering you'll get some redfin without too much trouble at all. The fishing up there has been pretty average, to be honest with you. The odd cod, that's about it. Off the bank with bait seems to be okay, but it's not going crazy either. Might be just the weather conditions we've got playing up with us at the moment. Bingo, like I said, a few redfin. You can be in Tantanga and Jindabyne. Well, good luck to if you want to be up there this weekend, but you need to be a bit of a snow bunny, I think. But there is plenty of trout getting caught. There's no two ways about it, trolling and that sort of thing. So we're pretty happy with that scene. Wangler seems to have quieted down on us a little bit. Not a great deal of activity there this week, just gone. The odd big cod getting caught, but a lot of hours between them and a lot of casting between them. So we're in a bit of a downtime at the moment. This week in particular has been, and I reckon it might last for another week or two. We'll see what happens anyway, depending on the weather patterns that come through. Burrinjuck, yeah, same sort of story. A few reddies coming out of it, that sort of thing, and the odd cod, but look, again, bit of downtime at the moment, so it might be time to get out and put some new line on your rods or your reels or whatever, and tidy things up a bit and sharpen those hooks or whatever. But give it another week or two, and we'll see what happens. If this weather pattern changes, I think we'll be looking at some good fishing. Generally, we'll have a great wintertime bite. The Murrumbidgee what's excite me though, I reckon it's going to be really good. Plenty of crays, there's no shortage of crays down there, but I reckon we're going to get some good cod out of the river this season. It probably will be reasonably, once the rain stops, it'll be very easy to get your boats in because there's going to be enough water there. And as we got this flow coming down, we've got a bit more water temperature, 11.2, 11.5 is not too bad. The other day it was 9.5, so yeah, it's come up a couple of degrees. Looking promising. This is Compleat English Fishing Report this week. We'll catch you next week.